Good morning, everybody. It's Ash Wednesday. Today we're going to be making sauce, tomato sauce. Has a lot of uses. You can put it on pizza. Later on, several days here, I'll be making a lasagna. Since it's Lent, I'll be making it meatless. And we're going to use the Instant Pot today. Now, if you've never used the Instant Pot, break it out of the box, and I can guide you through if you have any questions. Perhaps I can even make a separate video on how to use the Instant Pot. Now, as you can see, I got 4 cans of 28-ounce crushed tomatoes. Now I'll put a smaller can of the diced tomatoes in there. I like it a little bit chunkier at times. It goes a little bit better with pizza, or if you put it over pasta. Now you can get these. Clover Valley is Dollar General. I think they're $1.75 a piece. So so for $7, $8 for your tomatoes. Garlic, I use the jarred garlic. Nancy uses the real stuff. I'm a lazy cook, so to speak. And then you take your Italian spices. Now you don't have to use this exact amount, okay? Of course you have salt and pepper. We use the Himalayan salt. And then a fresh onion, and then some celery. Now the only difference between the Instant Pot and just putting the pot on the stove, if you don't have one, is that you're going to want to saute your vegetables first. And it's all scalable. Generally, it's whatever it is that you like as far as spices are concerned. So feel free to make adjustments. And then you're not going to use it all at once, most likely. So you just get Ziploc bags, quart size preferably, and then you put them in the freezer, and you have an instant meal. Just cook up some rice or some pasta, and you're ready to go. So I'm going to combine everything, and we'll get her in the Instant Pot, and we'll take her from there. Oh, those are from my lovely bride of 42 years, coming up on 43 years. So, as the song goes, I'm a hero for just one day. All right, so we have the 4 cans of crushed tomatoes, and then 1 small can of diced. Here's what it looks like in the Instant Pot. Again, it's up to you as far as how much you want to add. Notice, some people will add sugar to the sauce. Personally, I like adding a little bit of Chardonnay or a white wine, maybe a sweeter wine. Not a lot. And there are the other spices. So I'll add those when I get all the tomatoes in. And again, it's what you like. So you don't have to worry about amounts or anything of that nature as far as your spices are concerned. You just go with your palate. So we're going to go ahead and set the Instant Pot on the meat stew setting. It's about 20 minutes. It cooks pretty quickly in the Instant Pot, and essentially for the amount of spices that you add, here's the amount. Again, it's what you like. You don't want to make it all red kind of a thing, so you do want some greens in there to give it a nice look. So when you serve it to your family and friends, it has that real authentic Italian look. And if you can think of other spices that you may like, that's fine. But your Italian spices of parsley, oregano, and basil is a good solid combination. And if you don't have fresh onions, or even celery for that matter, and you want to make up some sauce, that's fine. You can use the granulated garlic if you'd like. I just brought it out to give you some ideas. Or you can use the dried onions as well. Of course, if you have the onions and they're fresh, that's a nice way to go. All right, so here's what it looks like, just to give you an idea. of it, how it looks uncooked. So we're just gonna go ahead and put the lid on right here. And it's important to remember with the Instant Pot, it ain't your grandma's pressure cooker. So they're very safe to use. So we'll put the top on here. Make sure that you have your seal in. And right now it's on, essentially it's closed. And then when it comes up to temperature, your little safety valve will pop up, and then it'll start to time out after a couple of minutes. It'll come down from 20, as you saw before, and then count on its way down. So it just depends on how you like it. And if 20 minutes isn't enough and you vent it off, you can cook it some more. Just be careful that you don't burn the bottom. If you got a burn alarm, you just vent it off, stir it up, and then you should be fine. So here's the final sauce. Tastes pretty good. I did add a little bit of baking soda in order to reduce the acidity. All right. Now I did get a burn alarm. So how you cancel that is you hit cancel, you turn it off, you vent it off, and then give it a stir, and then you go ahead and reset your meat and stew setting. Now, if you're on top of the stove, it's probably going to take a couple hours to get it down into the thickness that you like. At any rate, so the next video, I'll be making the lasagna. Now you can take this sauce here, and you can toast some bread, and you can make your own mini pizzas. We've made English muffins with some sauce, and then you put some mozzarella cheese on it. If you want it more of a pizza sauce, you can add a little bit more oregano to it. But and if you want, you can go ahead and throw a couple pinches of sugar in it if you like it a little bit sweeter. So again, you just treat your palate to what you think or what you know is what you like, and then you can the next time you make some, you can alter it. The important thing is that this made about a gallon. So if you take those 30-ounce cans, multiply it by 4, you get about 128 ounces. So it makes a gallon, and you're definitely under $10 for a gallon of homegrown tomato sauce. Whereas if you were to get what do you call that, woman? What do you call that sauce? There, the home, is it Prego? It's not. What do you call the jarred tomato sauce?
Prego or ragu.
Prego.
Or...
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Prego or ragu. You're going to be paying a little bit more. And then they add a lot of sugar to it as well. So that's all, and we'll see you next time. Okay, so here's the sauce with some pasta and some cheese, parm, freshly grated. So this bowl here probably cost less than $1. And so if you're feeding a family, let's just say 4 or 5 people, it's going to end up costing you probably way less than $10, and you can eat well and enjoy your home cooked meal. So that's our video for today.